guys, Steven here back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the new changes in Camtasia Studio. They just released Camtasia Studio 9 and I used to love Camtasia besides the fact that it crashes so much. Hopefully the 9th version, the 9th update or 9th whatever fixes these issues. And I also wanted to have a better design. Right now I haven't checked it yet, so I'm just gonna go through some of the features on the main page and what features will be helpful for content creators like me. Just some things I like and dislike about the update. I did a similar video when Vegas Pro 14 came out and it is doing pretty good, so I thought I'd make a video on Camtasia Studio 9 as well, because a lot of people do use Camtasia and I want to help you guys determine if it's worth your time, worth your money, and worth the upgrade. So if you do enjoy the rest of the video, hit the thumbs up button. Let's get into it. Before I get started, if you guys can go on my Twitter, StevenVan_, will be in the description, and vote on this tweet. So I want to know if you guys want updated tutorials on like tutorials I've done in like previous months, or you want new videos, so like videos on new topics such as the one I'm doing right now, so like news type videos for things that are releasing, or maybe tech videos, or do you just want to see the tutorials I started off with? So if you go into the TechSmith store right here, the first thing you will notice is that all the logos have changed. I think they've opted for a more minimalistic look. As you can see, the icons are flat, the colors are brighter. I didn't really like the Camtasia old logo. This looks a lot better, so they changed the whole thing, all their other products. But the one I'm looking for is obviously Camtasia. And if you go on it, you can see on the right, it's $264.47 Canadian. I don't know why it's not like $250 or something. Why is there like, oh, maybe because it's in American. So it's $199 American. And that's actually pretty cheap. That's one of the cheapest video editors you can get, actually. The only other one that I know that's actually a good video editor and is cheaper is Filmora at $50. But here you can see purchase includes the latest major version of Camtasia and any updates to your purchase version. And yeah, so this is the newest version. So if you play this video here, I'll mute it so you guys don't hear. If you skip into it, it'll show the features and stuff. And I just want to look at how the whole thing looks like. So off the bat, you can see it has a flatter look. It has a more minimalistic and simple look. And I've always wanted this, especially when I see like stuff like HitFilm that's free that has a better look than Camtasia. I also like the Final Cut layout, even like Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas doesn't look that good. Like, it isn't so clean, but it's a lot more organized, a lot more, I don't know, it looks cooler. And I love how, if you go back here, there's a black look to it. Like, there's an option for a black background, which is awesome because I usually it's usually easier on your eyes and it's just better looking. That's the first thing. Like Premiere Pro and Filmora and HitFilm all have like this black theme, while Camtasia had like some gray, really ugly theme. Now that I've talked about the price and just a little bit of the new look, I'm actually gonna go on to the actual home page here. So as you can see right there, there's actually a new layout. So on Camtasia Studio 8, all these tabs were right here at the bottom in the middle. So as you can see, it kind of has the same layout as Sony Vegas. Just looks a lot cleaner. It looks like a mix of Adobe Premiere Pro as well. Just how like the tabs and stuff are placed. So you can edit 4K, which is great. Hopefully it doesn't crash like the previous versions. Video effects, let's see what else there is. Get started for free. I'm not going to do that right now. Yeah, there is a free trial if you want it. That's great. So animated backgrounds, that's cool. It might be good in certain cases. Maybe if you want to use a green screen, maybe you can use this as a background. Motion graphics, get lower thirds. Oh, lower thirds intro slides. So that's very helpful. So if you want to do like this YouTube video, subscribe. That's actually really helpful. Hopefully I can make some I guess tutorials on that, because I made ones previous in Sony Vegas, but if I can make them in Camtasia, that'd be great as well. Icons, I'm not really interested. Music tracks, there's always been music tracks. Let's see, download video assets. Oh, so there's more stuff like animated backgrounds are these, right? I guess they're, oh, I might need the spinning countdown if I do like top 5 videos. So you can like commentate over this. You can put in your background. Icons, I don't see that's very important. This looks really cool actually. I probably use this. Tic Tac. I've actually seen this intro before. That's an intro, and then there's lower thirds. Oh, there's lower thirds. So there's a bunch of templates you can use for lower thirds, so you can change the text to like this video. I know in the beginning of my video you saw it, or probably like you probably saw my Twitter one right now, or my Snapchat. It's in the bottom left usually, but you can choose here. So there's actually intros that you can choose from, which is awesome. So you can make intros. Obviously they're templates. I'm sure you can make them from scratch. That's actually really like, I've seen this one so many times. So let's download PC, and then I guess you can open it up in Camtasia. As you can see, there's the icon there. That's really cool. That's something I'd actually use. So here there's royalty-free music you can use. So if you don't want to, I guess, use it from YouTube and get copyrighted. And here's the pricing I already showed you, is $199. If you already have Camtasia Studio 8, you can upgrade for $100 more. It looks around the same as like Camtasia Studio 8. There's really no it's like only a page of things. Like on Vegas Pro 14, there's like 3 pages of information, but here you can see multi-track timeline. There's always multi-track timeline. There's always screen recorder. There's always webcam. There was always annotations and callouts, always transitions, and always media. I guess the only difference is 4K resolution. I'm sure you could have done that in previous versions. Animations, there's always animations, always voice narration, always audio effects. I'm not sure if there's a green screen. Maybe that's different. Interactivity, there's always quizzes. I don't know what's the difference. Always visual effects. So it's not really a big change. The only reason I'd get it is maybe it's a lot faster and a lot, I guess it supports bigger files. It's less laggy. That's probably the only thing I could get from watching all of these like text and like videos and stuff. That's the only thing I could come up with on what has really improved. And maybe the layout looks a lot better. I guess that's the whole catch. The layout, that's the main selling point for Camtasia Studio 9, and maybe that it's more efficient. But other than that, I'd recommend it just because it's so cheap. Like Sony Vegas, if you want to upgrade it, I believe it's like $300. This is only $100, I believe. And obviously most of you guys are young, so $200 and $100, is like a big price. But if you're like really into video editing, you really need a good video editor, and Camtasia can do that for you, and it's cheap. So I do recommend it if it's your first video editor and you're trying to invest in something. But if you don't have a lot of money and you already bought Camtasia Studio 8 and you want to upgrade, I would not do it unless you really had the money. Like, it does look better. It probably is a lot more efficient, probably renders faster. But the features, if you're looking for features, it's really the same besides the motion graphics, so the intros and lower thirds. So that's my little talk on this whole thing, because it really hasn't changed. But if you guys did enjoy this video and it did help out, hit that thumbs up button. My name's Steven, and I'll see you in the next one.